for today's Cyber CEO episode.
If she was available all the time, it would be amazing. I mean, it's just the ability where I can do more things. I can lead gen. I can go to lunch with clients and spend more time at the hardware store or at the grocery store talking to people, because I don't have to do all the behind scenes stuff. Those are things that she's handling. So it gives me more time, even more time with my family and even with my rental business. And it's helped me grow with that too. She's very personable. The drive she has to be a part of our team, even though she's not here in person, and to help us succeed. I think that's the biggest thing. It's easily shown in the productivity.
Welcome to Cyber CEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. Cyber CEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. All right, another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of Cyber CEO. And of course, we have a very special guest on the show right now. Don, how are you doing today?
Wonderful. Thanks for having me.
Yes, we're very excited to have you. Now, let's get the show rolling. To let you know, we have a lot of listeners who are also business owners just like you. So I need your help here. Can you introduce yourself to our audience? Maybe starting off with, what's your role in the business, Don?
My name is Don Johnson Jr. I live in northeastern Oklahoma, and I'm a real estate agent, and I own a real estate team called Team Town and Country Realty.
There we go. How long have you been in the real estate business, Don?
A little over 6.5 years. I actually joined with my father, and he's been doing it for over 13 years, and he has backgrounds in construction and banking. And we're a father and son team. It's just been a great learning experience. Had very little business background, and it's something I love, man. It's moving and going, and just dealing with people, and so it's a huge blessing business to be in.
There you go again. Especially if you love what you do, then you don't have to work a day in your life, right?
Most days.
Most days. There you go. Now, a lot of experience for you in real estate. Now, I'm curious, how about with Cyberbacker? How long have you been with us?
We've been with Cyberbackers since the beginning of the year.
Since beginning of the year. So fairly new, just probably around 6 months, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Has it been that long? Wow.
Yeah, imagine. It's already the end of June, actually. Going to be the end of June. It's going to be July in a few days. So, is this your first time working with someone virtual, Don?
Yes. Yeah.
Go at it. Now, a lot of us are kind of used to working with people that we can see or meet face to face. Now, everything is going virtual. How was the transition for you, Don?
It was really easy. It was a concern that my team definitely weighed the options. Because we talked about having an admin local in person, and we've had one before. I manage a rental company called Team Town and Country Rentals, and I had an assistant there. It was a amazing experience. Knew I needed something again to leverage myself, and that's when we just heard about Cyberbacker.
So how did you find out about Cyberbacker? I just heard it from other real estate agents or from some friends, colleagues?
Actually, a year from last August, I was watching Mega Camp with 𝗙𝗹𝗹𝗶𝗋, and the owner was talking about it, and I was like, "That's pretty cool." And I try to be on the newest trends and things of that nature, and I was very interested. And getting my father, my partner, on board, that was the kicker. And so
there we go. Now, I want to talk more about your Cyberbacker then. Now, Hazel Ann is your Cyberbacker, right? Now, how did you know that's going through that hiring process that she was the perfect fit for what you needed in the business?
It was actually one of the easier decisions that we made. A lot of great candidates. the hiring process that y'all put on, very helpful on how you basically have a page on each interviewee and their description, their strengths, their weaknesses. And we had it rolled down to 2 candidates, and she was just very personable, easy to talk with, and she seemed hungry for work and the learnability, and so it was pretty easy.
Pretty easy. All right. Now, more about Hazel and your Cyberbacker. What are the things that you leverage off to her every day?
Man, so I feel like that keeps growing. And so she starts the day off with saying happy birthday to the people on Facebook for us, for me and my father. We use a CTE program to leverage and track our lead gen. She updates that. She updates MLS. And then also with cie__�々𝗶𝗹, she's created smart plans and works those smart plans. And the beginning, though, it was getting our database, our contacts, because we brought over, when we joined Keller-Williams last June, 6,000 contacts. Ooh. And it's she zipped through that in no time. And so, she's our transaction coordinator, and I just feel like her strengths keep growing and growing.
So really, she's almost everywhere in the business then, almost.
Yeah, she's our best, and that includes us. And so, yeah, seriously.
Now, I'm curious to know, how else has she impacted your personal and your professional life, Dom, in terms of the things that she does for you in the business?
She's impacted my personal life, which I think is extremely important, by just giving me more time. If she was available all the time, it would be amazing. It's just the ability where I can do more things. I can lead gen. I can go to lunch with clients and spend more time at the hardware store, or at the grocery store, talking to people, because I don't have to do all the behind scenes stuff that she does. And that's the virtual thing, that I don't really need someone in person to talk with people, because that's my job. Those are my strengths. Those are my father's strengths. What we need help with is making sure all of our documents are uploaded, and stuff with smart plans, or writing contracts, or emailing in our pending files, our inspections, are they completed, or those are things that she's handling. So it gives me more time, even more time with my family, and even with my rental business. And it's helped me grow with that too.
Gosh. So she's really helped in a lot of ways then, not just in your real estate business, but also in rentals, right?
Yes. She doesn't necessarily work in connection with rentals, but because the extra time I have, I can spend a little more time in that business too.
Again, growing that other business, of course. Now, only a few months in the partnership with your Cyberbacker, how did you create a successful partnership with someone who's virtual? Do you have any tips that you can share, Don?
One thing that I was focusing on at the beginning with myself, and still even need to grow in that area, is time blocking. And so kind of helped her with that. I used to time block her day down to the hour. Now I don't have to do that anymore. She actually is in charge of her own time blocking. And just, you got to have a plan. You can't just expect someone who's not even in this business or not even, that lives here in our area know what to do. And you got to give them the pieces to succeed.
There you go. Totally agree with you there. Now, one last question for you, Don. And I forgot to tell you that your Cyberbacker is going to be listening once we have this episode uploaded. So we would like to know, what do you like most about your Cyberbacker? What's the first thing that comes to mind?
That she's very personable, and she's a mother, and I know that she cares deeply about her family, and just the drive she has to be a part of our team, even though she's not here in person. and to help us succeed. I think that's the biggest thing, because I feel like when you're working virtually, those are really important, because I think it's real easy just to be lackadaisical. It's easy to not try,
Sure.
I mean, I don't know what she's doing of every second of every day, and I can't afford to know, because I don't need her to manage herself wisely, and it's easily shown in the productivity
that she has, of course. Now, we are very, very excited to see where this partnership leads to, of course, for many more years to come. And again, Don, thank you very much for dropping by. I had fun talking to you today.
Hey, it was great. Thanks for having me on anytime, man.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of Cyber CEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.